Funko Man. I wanna be your Funko Man. Good morning. It's me, the Funko Man. We're up early, praying to the Funko gods before we go out and hunt today. Gotta get a video done because I just got still some stuff I want to share with you guys. Let's get into it. I don't want this to be a long video. What I want to do is show you what I got left real quick. I got some pops real quick to show you, and then I want to talk about flippers. It seems like I've seen a lot of them lately, especially a lot of them in some of my favorite Facebook groups that are supposed to be for collectors, not groups to join just to buy stuff. There are those groups. If you want one of those groups, you join one of those groups. So let's get to it. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you this one here. You probably saw it in the opening credit there, or the scene. So let's just show it right now. It is from Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't collect a lot of these. I'm just not into the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, but I do have a few of them because I think they're cool. Number 213, the cupcake, and you guessed it, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do with the chase or two? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do with the chase or two? Pow! We got the cupcake chase. Now he's a little different than my Nightmare cupcake that I got, but this is the chase version, which I believe is got a little darker and such, a little different paint scheme than the original. This one may glow in the dark too. I don't know, but anyway, there we go. Cupcake chase. Not gonna open it. I'm gonna put it in a protector. The next one I'm gonna share with you is I don't know about that one. Let's do these ones first. Got a box. This box came from Big D 4 or 5 days ago, 3 days ago. That's how far behind I am right now. Normally I'm not behind. But let's start right out with, it looks like I got the set of Metallica Pops. So number 58, you got Lars. Funny story about Lars, as I pull him out real quick to show him off. I met Lars years and years ago at a strip club here in Boise, where I live, and I was hammered and smoking the big cigars. This is when you could still smoke in the bars here. And yeah, I blew a big puff of smoke at this guy and told him to piss off, basically. I wasn't that nice. And I kind of followed him out to his limousine and they had some cones set up to kind of block off his parking spot. I picked those up and I was throwing them at him. Needless to say, one of my best buddies, Scott, was very pissed at me. Was it Scott? Yeah, Scott and another friend of mine, Adam. They were pissed because they loved Metallica, and I could have cared either way at the time. But anyway, here we go. We got Lars. He's got his drumsticks. Not a lot of detail. I wish I would have put like Metallica shirts on him or something different than just a black t-shirt and a black, and I don't think this dude even wears long hair anymore. But anyway, there he is, Lars from Metallica. Pretty awesome to have that pop. These guys will probably jam out with the Guns N' Roses pops I got. They're up here on in front of me. Next one that I got out of the collection, obviously I got the whole collection, so we'll try to get through these fast. So you got Robert. So there he is. Let's pull him out real quick. Take a peeky peek at him. Bam. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is stuff I picked up last week, or Big D picked up last week, and he picked up all the Metallica Pops. I think he's a huge Metallica fan, so he insisted that I had this collection, which I'm good with. I like Metallica. I like their older stuff, obviously. Anyway, there's Robert. Pretty awesome. Guitar's got some detail on it, and they did put a nice shirt on him, which is cool. Instead of just a black t-shirt like they did Lars, but it works. I don't know. Maybe Lars always wears a black T-shirt. I don't follow him that close. What I would like to see him add, why we're opening these and looking at them to the rock line is, I really want to get my hands on the Kiss stuff, but they're kind of expensive. But I might have to break down at some point and get those. So next got Kirk Hammett. There he is. Let's break him open. His guitar even says Metallica on it, so that's cool. But what I would really, really like to see out of the rock line is some Eddies. You know, from God, I'm having a brain fart. It's early, but anyway, I'd like to see some Eddies, some more of the old school rockers. You know, like I don't know. I can't even think right now. Avenged Sevenfold would be cool. That's somebody new. That would be cool to have an Avenged Sevenfold one. Anyway, there's Kirk. Love it. Thanks again, Big D. But Eddie, you know, the zombie-looking dude that runs around with... I can't even think of the name of the band right now. I'm so retarded. Anyway. Moving on. That's what we want to see. Let's get... Last is James Hetfield, of course. You know, the singer. Obviously, he doesn't wear the long hair anymore either. For years, he's basically buzz cut himself. I like that they did these in the old school. It would have been kind of cool, just because they make a chase for everything, I guess. Would have been cool if they had a chase of each of these guys, and like kind of what they look like now. You know, these guys still tour and all that stuff, and they pretty much all have cut their hair and got a few tattoos since this version. But here he is, very cool. He's got Metallica on his guitar as well, so very awesome. And it's got the one, yeah, that's cool. So there we got it, Metallica pops. We got the full set of Metallica. I think Doyle was telling me he got each of these for like $7 a piece. So whenever you can complete a set for $7 a piece, I think you did good. Come on, get back together. Okay, so far Metallica pops. We got the Chase Cupcake. I'm going to show you this one as well. Doyle did pick this one up for me as well. It does have a little crease in the back of the box, but not a big deal. This is from The Preacher. I like this show, and I'm probably going to collect the rest of these. So it's only fitting that the first one that I got is the Hot Top exclusive Cassidy. It's the Bloody Cassidy. This dude is by far one of my favorite characters in the show. Originally, you know, Hot Topic sold these for $12.50. That's what the Hot Topic sells this stuff for in my neighborhood. And I don't like to buy I mean, the exclusives I will buy, but not unless I really want them. Just because $12 for a pop, $13 for a pop seems like it's $3 or $4 more than it should be. But anyway, pretty cool pop. You can see he's got the bottle there. He's kind of got his... This is from, I think, the scene in the very, very beginning where he's dressed up like the bartender or whatever, and then kills all the people in the room or whatever. So, very awesome. A lot of blood. Looks cool. Super glad to have that one. Put him back in the box for now. Gonna get to the next one. Big D picked this one up for me as well. What we got here is number 5, Beetlejuice. Yep, I did not have Beetlejuice. Doyle knew it, and Doyle picked it up for me. And I believe this is one of the older ones, not one of the redos or reprints or new second waves or whatever, because this one still has like the crazy old address in Washington, and the bottom of the box is not the same as some of the newer boxes, you know, with all the like, you know, all that stuff on the bottom. So anyway, here we have it, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. So very awesome. You know, he's going to go with the horror collection that I'm still working on forever. You know, I've kind of made it to where my focus is going to always be first on a few items that That's probably Game of Thrones. I do love the Street Fighter stuff, the horror pops, or anything kind of Halloweenish, and Rick and Morty, and I don't know, Stranger Thing. Come on, the list keeps going, Joe. So anyway, there's that. And then another pop Big D picked up for me, which is one I've been wanting for a while because I don't have one, is a C3PO. This is the 3CPO with the black arm. Or the red arm, I mean. So, very, very awesome. Let's open him up. Did not have a 3CPO, so again, Big D, thank you for making my collection more round. I love the Star Wars pops. I've told you this before if you've watched any of my videos. I like them because I love the bases, and I'm sure they do that for a licensing issue. Disney, probably the bobblehead thing as well, much like the Marvel stuff. But so the bobblehead stuff I could live without, but it doesn't bother me either way. But I do love the Star Wars, the stands they come on. So he's got the red arm, and this is a great pop. Very great pop. I really like this one. I'm very excited to have that one. Thank you, Big D. You're the man, as always. Okay, I got 4 more pops to show you, and or 5 more pops to show you, and we're getting into some really, really, really cool ones. So the first one I'm going to show you is a pop I didn't even know existed or had never seen. It's Momo. This is a Pop Asia exclusive. As you can see, very cool pop. I don't know if I should open this. It's got this authentic sticker on the bottom, and from what I understand, this is a series of cosplay gals that do cosplay, and this girl is kind of dressed up like a panda with some pink headphones on. What the hell? We're gonna open her up and take a look at her. Open her up real careful. She opened up real nice. I think we got to check her out. We just do. It's a sexy little pop. Well, first, right off the bat, what I see a problem with is this Pop Asia, and I think I've had this before, does not come with the stand, and she's got very, very little feet. So here she is, got the hair out the front of the panda suit. No panda tail on the back, but that would have been cool. But overall, I mean, a pretty neat little pop. I'd never seen it before. And she barely stands up. I mean, you put her on the bookshelf without being in the box, and you even sneeze towards the bookshelf, she's falling over. So, she'll probably stay in the box just because it's an Asia exclusive that I've never seen before, and probably she needs to stay in her cage. We don't want wild pandas rolling around. So, anyway, Momo. So, pretty cool pop. I'm super excited to have that because I like some of the cool pops that most people won't have in their collection, and I think that's one that most people just won't have in their collection. So then picked up a Stranger Things pop. Picked up Hopper. It's not the Chase, but I don't know if I'll go crazy trying to find the Chase. If I find it, I'll pick it up, of course, to complete the set. But I definitely need this guy for the Stranger Things collection that I'm working on. So, gotta have him. He's a main character in my opinion, absolutely. So he's got to be in there. He's got the police badge on his shoulder, the American flag on the other. You can see his gun, the donut. Would have been cool if they could have put a little brown inside the coffee cup, so it actually looked like maybe he was drinking coffee. But overall, that's a really great pop for what it is. Not a lot of color, so not a hard paint scheme, but you can see they got the gold emblems, the badges. They really did a good job getting those small little details painted on there perfectly. So, very happy with this. Again, complete my Stranger Things collection, which is cool. And next one is one I really wanted as well. It's Masters of the Universe from He-Man. It is Man of Arms. And this is the Specialty Series Man at Arms, which I think it's the only Man at Arms there is the Specialty Series. So I'm really working on getting this set. This set's going to cost me a little money, I think, when it comes time to completing it. He-Man, Spiker, and Hordak, even Skeletor, He-Man, She-Ra. Those main pops out of this set are expensive. I've seen them in the hundreds of $100, $80, something like that. Very expensive, but very cool pop here. One of my favorite characters is Man-at-Arms, so very awesome. Super glad I got him. Put him back in the box for now as well. So there you have it, Man-at-Arms. And we're almost to the end here. Really cool to get this one. Now it is Voltron. I wanted Voltron. I seen him quite a bit in the stores, and I wanted to get him, but I didn't get him. So what I ended up getting was this one here, which is a 2016 convention exclusive. I think his paint job's a little more metallic than the regular one. I think that's the exclusive part. But here it is, Voltron exclusive. I will not open this one up as well. I'm going to keep this one. This one will go into a stack box. It's not worth hundreds of dollars or nothing, but it's very cool, and I think the exclusive one is going to become rare. So, and I love that pop. So that pop is going to get some safekeeping done. And then the last pop I want to show you is one I hunted for myself personally for a while. Big D picked this up for me, and man, I looked everywhere for this pop, and I had stores calling me when the new shipment came in, and there just was just could not find this guy. I have the original, so now you can guess by the keywords I've given you that we picked up another bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do with a chase or two? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do with a chase or two? You open the bottom of the box. Well, I guess this chase is gonna come out. So you can guess I got the Riddler chase. I'm super excited about having the Riddler chase. I think this is the best looking Riddler out of this group. I really like this man, the detail on his outfit. I mean, this is this is probably one of their better chases that they did this year, in my opinion. You know, not only because I like Batman, but you know, they didn't really use the same exact mold and just change color like they've been lazy in doing lately, or changing just the head. I mean, this is a completely different mold than the other one. So guys, two chases in this haul, a couple of nice exclusives. Man, what a great haul. Great haul. So let's talk really quick. I want to keep this short. The video's at like 18 minutes. I want to keep this under 20. Probably not. It's not going to happen because I'm long-winded. But let's talk flippers, guys. Flippers. What is a flipper in your opinion? Everybody has got a different opinion on a flipper. I think a flipper is somebody who will take a 1 in 6 common chase, and I call it that because they're now 1 in 6s. You remember when they were 1 in 12s, 1 in 24s, 1 in 36s, but almost every chase now, and like 99% of them are all 1 in 6. So when that's a 1 in 6 chase, and so for like example, the Riddler, it's a 1 in 6 chase. You know, when they get another wave in, and they've gotten multiple restocks, some stores have of this. So there's a very good chance of getting the chase. And you see a guy trying to sell the chase for $40 plus shipping costs, and doesn't even give you a pop protector, you know, even the cheap one that probably cost him 50 cents. To me, that's a flipper. If it was me, you know, PPG has these for like, you know, has this, I think, for around 25 bucks, give or take. I've seen guys selling this stuff, you know, these 1 in 6 chases for, you know, $25 plus shipping. Most of the time I see them between $20 and $30 with the shipping included. So, listen, nobody likes to be called a flipper, but you are a flipper if you are trying to flip 1 in 6 chases, common chases, that's what I'm calling them, for $40 plus shipping. You are a flipper. Now, I don't think it means you're a bad person. It's just you belong in certain groups, you know, on Facebook. There's groups that say no flippers, no selling. you don't belong in those groups, because obviously you are a flipper because you're trying to sell 1 in 6 chases to people that should be your friends, that you want to help with their collection. That's why you join these groups. If you're joining these groups just to sell your pops and to sell them for $40+ and shipping, so we're talking in some cases $50, $60, even $70. Like if you're shipping to Canada, this thing's going to cost somebody in Canada darn near $100, because you're going to charge $50 and 20 something dollars or $30 for shipping, and then the exchange in money. Next thing you know, guy in Canada is paying $100 for this pop. It's not worth $100 in my opinion ever. I would rather not have it than pay somebody that kind of money, because I just think that you're exploiting people. A 1 in 6 chase should not be $40. Not when it's fresh out too. I mean, if it's been out for 6 months or less, that chase ain't worth $60 in my opinion. It might be the first week because some idiot bought it for $60 or $40, but 1 in 6 chases are not worth all that money anymore. And I can see them being worth money. An example is the Punisher chase. It's still hard to get. I haven't seen a lot of multiple waves coming out for that Punisher chase. So to me, that chase is worth $40 or $50. I could buy that if I wanted. But when you're taking the Riddler or even the Cupcake, a chase that almost everybody could, if they worked hard, they could get. I know places like Canada, you guys not so easily. But anyway, my little rant. I just think if you're trying to sell a 1 in 6 chase for $40 plus shipping, and you're not throwing in a pop protector or a stack, I think you're ripping somebody off. Now I know there are certain people, to them that's a good deal, and that's okay. This is my thoughts behind it. I would never buy from somebody who's selling me a chase for $40. I just don't know that there are those types of chases that are worth it. Another example is the John Wick chase. I mean, PPG says he is worth $40. I still wouldn't pay $40 for him. He's still a 1 in 6 chase, and there are shops in my neighborhood, and I live in Boise, Idaho, okay? So it's not like I've got the best market. I still see places that are getting boxes and cases of John Wick, and I've seen the chase come out, and I've seen people buy it for $20 and $30. So is it worth $40 or $50? No, not to me. It shouldn't be to some of you. If you're a true collector, I could see paying that much money for a pop if you are a die-hard, let's call it a Riddler fan. You love Riddler. You've bought everything they've made of Riddler, and you don't have the chase, and you have to pay $40 or $50 for it. That's a different story than, listen, I like Batman. I probably would have paid $40 for that one at some point. But again, it's a 1 in 6 chase. 1 in 6 chases to me are not worth $40+. I don't think they're worth that even the week they come out. But to be fair, that's what they are. When they first come out, the first wave comes out, in the first month or so, first month that a chase is out, yes, I could see, because everybody's looking for it. That's the problem. And you got guys that'll buy 2, 3, 4, 5, 12 of them if they can get their hands on them. And they are harder to get, so they're worth $40. But if you're willing to wait until the second wave comes out, the second push, or the restock, whatever you want to call it, it is worth picking it up for $20, $30 plus shipping even. So if you're out the door close to $40, I think you're still getting an okay deal. But this one here, I know Big D paid $20 for it. I bought a chase not too long ago. I paid $22 for it plus shipping. So, or with shipping. So I was out of pocket for that chase $22. PPG has it for $27, I think is what it is. But I see a lot of people selling that exact chase for $40, and they want shipping, and they're not putting it in a pop protector. So anyway, that's my little rant. So I went way over what I wanted to do on this video. Guys, please like, share, and comment. Likes mean a lot to me. If you would, please hit the like button. If you do anything to help me out, hit the like button. What the like button does is it shows all the people that you're connected with on YouTube that you liked my video and that they should check it out too. That's the easiest way for you to help me, and I appreciate it. So, guys, until next time, stay frosty.